What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at another Steam Nextfest demo, and I gotta say I'm kind of excited about this one. It almost flew under the radar for me, and I did a little digging through the Nextfest demo list, and this one popped up. I jumped in to check it out for a few minutes and ended up playing the game for like an hour because it was quite enjoyable. This one is the Fate of Baldr from Ananke Game Studio. This is an early demo, so the game is not feature complete. It is exactly that. It is a pre-alpha demo. The game is currently got that free demo on Steam. It's also being kickstarted. They mentioned on the Steam page that they want to kickstart the game, not necessarily for the development or completion of the game, but for the soundtrack. They currently have a pretty awesome soundtrack in it, but it is licensed music, and they're wanting some original music in the game itself. Now, this is a third-person action tower defense game. Oh yeah, y'all! It is quite enjoyable. Let's just hop on in and check it out. We're going to just continue my save game so I can poke around and look at a few different things. Now, to start things off, there is 4 different classes. When you're swapping through the classes, the main thing it changes, it does change your base stats, but additionally, it also changes your weapon loadout. So every class starts with a melee and a ranged weapon. You've got the Berserker, which is kind of a mid-range hero. It's got a shoddy, and it's got a big old hammer. Then we've got our Sniper class. This one is a sniper rifle with a sword. We've got kind of a Gatling gun. This is the one I'm going to check out for this video, as I haven't played this one yet, with what looks like a pickaxe. And then we've got a grenade launcher. Oh yeah, the grenade launcher for this one. So you can choose classes, which class you like. As you see, it's co-op, so you can play up to 4 players. That is all live in the game now. Currently in the game, there is only 2 maps, so you got the first 2 maps to play through. We're going to take a look at the first map just for this video, just to get a feel for the game. And then it's not listed as a roguelite, but there is in-map progression to advance your character, and then there's also permanent progression. You see the host upgrades as your permanent progression, where you can do things like unlock different towers: lightning tower, poison tower, frost tower, a sniper tower, and a fire tower. Additionally, you can get more energy storage. Construction pads are what you're going to use to place down your towers. Ship health, a drill upgrade. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade our drill. Or did we already max that out? We may have that one maxed out already. And then there's going to be some more upgrades to come. A hull, a dragon head, and sail technology, which are not implemented yet. Now, as you play through the map, you're going to collect various resources. Some you're going to be using in the map. Some are going to be for these upgrades. Additionally, each map you run through, you're going to have a special item that drops from a boss. That does give you additional unlocks. Now, let's hop on into this first map and check it out. Like I said, I'm going to use this pulse rifle this time, just because I haven't used it yet, and it looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get things started here and see what we can do. I'm kind of excited about this one. First off, the game looks good. It feels good. Like, the controls feel good. There are a few things in the settings that I'd like to see improved on, as they are kind of slimmed down now. You see here, my resolution got reset, so there's something going on there just with the demo. Let's go ahead and change that back to, what, we'll put it at 1920 by 1080, 144. Looks like that resolved that. And there's not a whole lot of graphic settings. Now, there are various audio sliders. You see I got the sound effects turned way down. Seems like there's a little lack of balance here now. The music that's in the game, the soundtrack is really, really good. So I wanted to make sure that you all could enjoy the music here. And then your controls. Now, currently, you can change your sensitivity, but you can't actually change the other keybinds, which I'm hoping that's something that gets added in as well. But let's go ahead and take a look through the map. Looks like I adjusted my sensitivity down a little bit too far. Let's take it up just a tickle and take a look around. Now, this is the tutorial map. The objective here is a couple of things. First off, when we load into an area, we are drilling and mining for resources. So these resources are going to be permanent progression. You see a counter checking down up top. It is a predetermined amount of time. Ooh, this weapon looks like it might be cool. Oh yeah, we got like the pew pew laser minigun. Good stuff here. Here's one of our building pads. Let's go ahead and get it started. You know what? In fact, let me just go ahead and look at these other tutorial items, and then I'll restart the map, as it didn't give me a whole lot of time. So this particular map, of course, is the tutorial, so it's got a lot of tutorial items here. You can upgrade throughout the course of the wave. You see, you start off with 0. You're going to gain these energy charges, up to 3 of them, and you can spend those on various upgrades. So you're going to get this by killing enemies, and they do come quite quickly. Now, additionally, as you saw throughout the map, there are various resources. If you look at the map itself, the resources will all be marked for you, and we see there's one right over here. And oh yeah, we're Vikings with jetpacks. So yeah, jetpacks are here. Good stuff there. Absolutely love it. Did I already get that one? Or no, there it is. It's hidden down in here. So let's take a look at this guy's melee weapon. It's a pickaxe. Now, all the attacks do have a primary and an alternate fire. With the ranged weapons, it's a scope. With the melee weapons, it is a different melee swing. If we take a look at the map, there are enemies coming in already. Let's go ahead and restart, though. Or you know what? We may not even have to. Let's see if we can just mow these fools down. Oh, yeah. We getting it. We can get through this first wave without building out any defenses here. Now, this one, as I mentioned, there's only 2 maps available in the demo. This very first map, let's get a tower down here. First things first, to place a tower, you need to build one of these pads. Now, the base towers can be upgraded, so you will upgrade these not only to a more powerful version of the base tower, but additionally to different defenses altogether. So let's just throw some of the base cannons down right now. You see throughout this one, it is just full of tutorial items. So that's what all this stuff is. I will jump in and take a look through the second map, just to let you all see what a different map looks like without all the tutorial elements in it. However, I do want to play through this one. So it is timed through the waves, as you see. So it's counting down. To be able to place more defenses, we're going to need to gather more resources. Now, resources are going to pop every single wave. So if you come in and you get all the resources, there will be more resources to be had. Is that up top there? Am I even going to be able to get all the way up there? Yeah, looks like I am. Vikings with jetpacks. Who would have thought? Oh, activate headlamp. Yep, there is a headlight. It does get dark at points through the maps. Let's see, we got a couple more nodes over here. Let's smack these, and we got 10 more minutes. The sniper rifle felt really well, and the shotgun too. Now, the shotgun, the game does have headshots. And, you know, it's not necessarily always instinctive to headshot with a shotgun. However, it's considerable, the damage difference. As you see here, this one, we're doing 6 to the head, and then 2 and 4 to the body. So it does have headshots even with this minigun type thing. With the sniper rifle, obviously, it's just massive. With the shotgun, it was considerable as well. In fact, the shotgun, I feel like the body shots may need a little look. It felt completely imbalanced, the body shots versus the headshots. Like if you took a shot to the body, you just got no damage. And then a shot to the head was hitting for many, many, many times more. So it's nice, of course, to have the headshots. How long has it been since we played a third-person action defense game that actually had a shooter element in it, where you had to aim for the headshots? I guess Orcs Must Die has it. Dungeon Defenders, not so much. It's more about just spraying down the lanes in that one. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Well, we can take a look at one of our other starter defenses. Let's see, let's get another pad placed down. And then this one is going to be Blood 1. Weakens the target's defenses by 140% for 5 seconds. As you see, I actually don't have the resources to build it, so let's just build another cannon. Where are those resources? I'm actually not even seeing any on the map here. But we do have resources respawned. Lots of stuff here. You want to collect it up in between those breaks, so you do get the kind of the resource management or collection element of the game, and then that of course is going to allow you to build more shiny things. That's another one that's way up top there. Jetpack gonna get it. I think I need to go to that over here first. Ooh, there was another one right there too. Grab that. I think there's one right up top here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Oh, I can see it there. Kind of tough to jetpack some of these higher heights. Oh, you can actually just go from one to the next. That's probably the play. Lots of exploration and everything that can be done. We see the wave is coming, and I'm in jetpack glory land here running around. But now another thing, I mentioned there would be resources that you have to collect from the bosses. Every map is going to have a boss, so the last wave is boss wave. Let's peel them down a little bit more here. I wish the aim down sights, and obviously with a minigun, you don't really expect it to be incredible. The sniper, of course, was scoped and, you know, gave you crazy range, as you would think from a sniper rifle. But like the shotgun aim down sights was very, very little zoom in. This one as well. Now, like I said, you would kind of expect it. Let's check out the weapons. So here's the regular swing. And then we've got our big wapow. And that is our alternate attack. You see in the bottom right, that alternate attack is on a cooldown. Let's, we see we got those three, bottom left, we got those 3 little energies stored up. So what do we want to do? Increase the pulse rifle damage by 75%. Yes, please. We will take it. Now, I've only got 1 left. Let's see. Let's go increase the rate of fire for the whole party by 10%. Oop, need 3 for that one. We'll just go with a shield. Forgot to mention that there's a shield as well. Your regular alternate, when you have your gun selected, or pardon me, it's not your alternate. The alternate fire is the aim down sights. It's shift. Shift is going to provide you with a shield. You can shoot while you're using the shield, and then you see the bottom left, it's recharging right now, the second bar down, that blue bar, but your shield will drain. So the longer you have it up, of course, it is going to drain out. Let's see how we do here. Kill boss, get item, get to next level. Now, there's also another one little cool thing. Is it right here? Yeah, here it is. There's also teleporting. So if you're across the map, you need to get back to your ship. You can just hold down R, and it will teleport us back to the ship. Let's see. There we go. I didn't hold it down long enough. So, yeah, just hold down R. It'll teleport you back to your ship. Now, you've got your drill over here, which is mining your resources. Your ship is actually your objective. So if you look, you see top left, we're 3,900 of 3,900. That one is going to allow you, you know, you've got a little bit of health on it, so it's not going to insta-die. At least not at these early stages. As I mentioned, only the first 2 maps available in the demo. This gun is kind of cool. I think I like it. See, we're only wave 4 of 7. Like I said, I will pop into the next map. Now, you see that resource I was missing for the tower is actually dropping from the enemies. Now, on the next map, that resource is actually a node as well. So you can just pick that up off the ground. All right, we got that one all cleared out. Did we get enough? We got 3, is it? So that's... Be sure that is not enough. Let me see. Let me slap a pad down here. Yeah, we're going to need 15 of those. So we may not be able to get that blood tower built on this map. In fact, I'm just going to leave that pad... Ooh. I guess I didn't. I was going to leave that pad empty. Now, in addition, you know, if you're in a group and you want to start your wave early, you can go up and give resources to get the wave started early. So you can force start the next wave. Of course, as you're going and mining the resources up, you see offer valuable resources to trigger the next wave of enemies. Let's see, how do we do it? There we go. So we didn't have to wait then, and that wave popped. Now, I got the 3 energy charges again, so I want to spend those real quick. Let's get our pulse rifle jacked up a little further. Let's get our max health upgraded a little as well. Now, those upgrades, as I mentioned, those are just going to last through this map. Now, that gives it a little different, you know, a little diversity on how to do your loadout as you're progressing through each map. And then there is that long-term progression as well. I'm actually hoping there ends up being more to it with the long-term progression. You know, it's a demo. It's a pre-alpha state demo, so it's hard to really say exactly what's going to happen with the game. But this is one that I personally will be wishlisting, no doubt, as I am super stoked to see how this game turns out. Like I said, I popped in just to take an initial peek, and I ended up consuming my entire morning here, playing through the first couple maps, just enjoying it and checking out a couple of the different classes. The towers actually, they don't appear like they're doing a ton of damage, but it actually is a lot. It really adds up as you progress through, and of course you can throw crowd control in the mix as well. So with a little CC down. Here we go. With a little CC down, of course, things will last even longer. I've got 9 now, so I still don't have enough to place that blood tower. We'll get a pad up here ready for it. Where do I want it? Let's put the pad right here. That's another thing that I think would be a wonderful addition to the game if the pads, or if the spawn points, you know, the spawn points of where you can put a pad down are predetermined. It would be nice. Actually, there's a ton right here. So I guess there is quite a few options on where to put them down and build them out. Now, your towers, some enemies will destroy towers, so that's another thing to keep an eye on. Well, I'm going to try to put the blood thing right here if I get enough resources. And then we'll put a cannon here. Now, when you get the resources to upgrade, of course, you can come back up to your cannon. The first upgrade is going to be a cannon level 2. After we get the cannon level 2 upgrade in place, then there's going to be other options. You see the cannon has the sniper, the mortar, and a cannon 3. So if you just like using the cannon, you can keep going that route and upgrading it through the exact same tower, just a more powerful version. You see the upgrades on the minigun here actually seemed pretty considerable. Now we got a little range damage coming in. We're going to want to watch that. Oh, and I forgot to spend my energy charges too. Let's run back here real quick. Get them spent. I think the towers will kill those baddies here as we go. Let's see. Where do we want to go into next? Let's go ahead and go right into the pulse rifle. Get it completely jacked. And yeah, I think we're looking good. We're on the countdown again. Let's go ahead and start the next wave up. And then we see here, final wave equals boss fight. So yeah, we never got that next tower down that I was hoping. Same thing with the bosses. The headshot damage is going to be considerable. So you're going to want to make sure and get those headshots in. Every boss is going to have kind of a crit sweet spot. You see on this enemy, it's this big old eye, and then additionally, this guy is going to smash towers. So instead of trying to save and rebuild that tower, I personally am going to kind of use that as just crowd control. So the boss will slow down for a moment to smack on that tower. See if we can shoot him in his big old peeper here. You see the additional damage on the sweet spot is quite substantial. It's a ton of damage. Our tower's getting in there. Now, the towers are never going to crit. I'm pretty sure. It actually looks like it was hitting for varied amounts of damage there. We're just going to bust this guy up, though, because we've got a few upgrades in, and that was the very first map. Now, if this was our very first kill on this guy... Let's just push him out of the way. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. If this was our very first kill on this map, actually it did still drop the resource. So we earned a special resource, the Sunstone, for killing that boss. So the resources do appear to be farmable. That's, of course, is the special resource from this map. To leave, we want to go ahead and enter our ship. And that is going to close this map out and take us through to the next one. Now, the next map, I do want to jump in and poke around just to show you all some of the different map designs, since there's only two. Let's see what we can do here, though. Can we get a different upgrade? Maybe we can get a different upgrade path then. I'm not sure. I never unlocked the mortar. We got that unlocked now. It looks like I may be maxed out on what's available in the demo here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the second map in. Now, if we look here, there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maps currently on the list. Only the first two are playable. Let's jump into this next one here, though, and check it out. Now, every map is going to be different. Of course, they're going to be progressively more difficult. With enemies and map design. So if we take a look at this map right off, we see we got two paths. Now you see there's mad resources popped up all over the place, so we're going to want to snag up some of those. And then we're going to want to start getting some defenses down. So we didn't start off with very much resource on this map, which means the first wave we are likely just going to have to burn through the baddies ourselves. Now we do have 2 minutes here. So maybe I'm going to be able to collect up some resource, which will be quite nice. Let's see. I actually wanted to take a peek at... Let's head back over to our ship and take a look at our upgrades. I'm pretty sure those upgrades are only per map and aren't like permanent unlocks. Let me see. I would love it, once again, if there was some more permanent progression. Yeah, that is just the one map. So I think to start things off, we got to go with the run speed. Did we get... Or yeah, we got the first upgrade for it as a freebie. The run speed, of course, you know, is going to be a game changer, particularly when you have to run around maps and collect up resources. Let's see, it looks like we might have enough to get one tower down to help us out, and I think we'll put that right at the choke point. Now, this one's going to be 10 waves. I'm not going to play through it all the way, as I don't want this video to be 6 hours long. However, I wanted to show the map, so here is map number 2. Let's see, we got more goodies over here. We got 40 seconds left. I grabbed a lot of the stuff, but there's still a lot out there. So we got this red resource. We got another one there. All right, let's head on over and try to get a tower down. We got 64 of the blue crystals now, so that should allow us to get something down here on this pad. Let's see. Yeah, we can get a cannon down there. And then, actually, are we going to be able to get... Oh, yeah, we can get the blood down as well. Now, do I want to do that? Yeah, let's just throw it down. Let's throw the blood down here as well. And then I believe this first wave, they're going to be coming from just over here. Nope. Looks like it is going to be different. Or no, it looks like we've got one coming from over there and then 4 coming from over here. Now, these are different enemies. For this first wave, these enemies are actually kind of easy. But you see, they are quite a bit tankier. Little bird boys here. These guys are relatively easy to kill here in comparison to what's to come. The next wave, of course, we're going to start getting some tanky fools up in here. That is for sure. Let's just get these guys burned down manually, just to speed the process here. Looks like I ran out of juice, and I took some shots. I don't want to be taking that many shots like that. There we go. Now, you do respawn if you die. It's on a respawn timer, so if there's any issues there... let's see, we got one more bird boy coming from this way. Let's blast him in the beak. Homie's got some range on him, huh? On that little attack of his. Definitely got some range on him. Alright, so we are like below half health now. Let's see. Let's get our upgrades in. Let's go ahead and go with this rate of fire. It just seems like a... Oh, that one requires 3, that's right. So we'll get a couple of upgrades on our pulse rifle. And then let's just start the next wave, because I do want you all to see the other enemy. The enemies so far have been pretty darn easy. This wave, we got these big rock guys that are quite tanky, and they will push all the way through. Now, we still got a bird boy in the mix, but then we've got these guys. These guys are super tanky. This gun is actually doing incredible with them. The last time I played this map, I used the sniper rifle. And the sniper rifle, a headshot would one-tap the bird boys, but it would take like 5 headshots to get through one of the rock golems. And the sniper rifle, you know, there is a cooldown on it. So, you know, you zoom in for your headshot, you only get so many shots. It's like 1 shot every several seconds. Looks like we've got this lane burned out, though. The other lane is getting close. It's starting to push, so we're going to have to clear this one out right back at our choke point here. These guys are quite tanky. I always love the miniguns. It's never necessarily the right weapon to have, but boy, it is always the funnest for me. Now, that is going to do it for now. This is just a brief look at the Fate of Baldr. There will be links down in the description below. I encourage everybody to check this one out. It's very little in the game with only the 2 maps. And obviously, the game has still got some polish and fine-tuning and features to be implemented. However, it looks pretty darn good, y'all, and it's kind of fun to play. So jump in and check out the demo. It's going to give you about an hour worth of entertainment for no cost. And it's available for free, so, you know, it's just kind of a win to jump in and check it out and give it a whirl. But that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.